Hi, welcome to our Fusion 360 tutorial. Today's exercise is recreating the orthogonal views that we did last lesson using Fusion 360. The first thing we need to do is create a new design, new file, and then create a sketch. And we're going to sketch this on the front plane. So we can select our front plane here. We select that, we should see up here our front plane selected. We're going to create a 2-point rectangle to start with, same dimensions as our drawing. So it doesn't matter where you start as long as the dimensions are right. So we can see at the top 110, we're going to change that to 166. And then that is, if we press the tab button, that'll take us to our other dimension, which is right there on the side, highlighted. And we're going to change that to 20, hit enter. That's going to create our rectangle to start with. And we're going to get our other dimensions from that. Next thing we're going to do is create a line. If you don't want to press line, you can press the L button on your keypad and that will also bring up the line feature. So select line. I'm going to change line type here to construction. I don't want this to be my final line. I'm going to change that to construction by selecting it. And we're going to go along our bottom line here until we see the triangle. That will illustrate our center point. We're going to go down 32. So once you start going down with your line, you can put the dimension in 32 because that's what it says in our diagram. And from our center point here, I'm going to press the L button to bring up another line, still selected here, the construction line. So we're going to cross 36, which is our radius for the edge of that item. So enter. I'm going to do that again. L, select our center point and 36, and that gives me our two lines. From there, we're going to create a center diameter circle. So I can select that. I'm going to change the line type to off construction to an actual line. So select my center and we're going to go 48 millimeters for that and press return or enter. And the next step is a arc. This is a tricky one. We're going to do a center point arc here. So select center point arc. Our center point is our same center point as our circle. And other point is our 36 millimeter point. I'm going to go all the way around. Once we click, select that point and then select the finish point there. And back to line. So selecting that point we just finished, we're going to go straight up at 90 degrees, connect that to the rectangle, and the same, press L, select that point, and we're going up here. And then that is the shape we want. I'm going to say finish sketch, so select finish sketch, and that's going to be our sketch now. What we need to do now is extrude that to 120 millimeters. So select extrude. And the faces I want, I'm going to hold the shift key down. I don't want that center face because that's going to be hollow anyway. So don't select that center face. You can, if you can, it won't work for you. So deselect that, hold the shift, and that's going to be over here in the distance, 120, and hit OK. So there's the shape we want. So look at the orbit tool, we can zoom around. The next step is we have to add the 6 millimeter fillet, or 6 millimeter fillet. So select this. We're under where it says plastic. There's a fillet feature. Select fillet. I'm going to select the edge I want to fillet. I can orbit around and holding the shift key, select my other edge and do 2 at the one time. And that is going to be, if we right up here on the edges, 2 edges selected, yes, 6 millimeters. We can see there, if I was to change that to 20, you can see what it looked like in terms of the curve, but we're told 6. So we'll put 6 and then hit OK. And that will give us our fillets for both edges. Okay, the next step, holes in the top. So we're going to create a new sketch, and the face we're going to select is this top face here. So just select that face, and we're going to add some dimension lines to make sure our holes are in the right spot. So line, construction lines. So if we look on our diagram in the top left, that this line that runs across here, make sure we've got our 90 degrees selected, is 24 millimeters from the edge. So what I'm going to do is hit the D key, which gives us the dimension. And if I select that line and what I want to dimension it, so it's 24 millimeters in, so I select that line and I scroll down with my mouse. I want to change that. I just click my mouse button to 24 and hit enter. We're going to repeat that for the other side. So another line down here, make sure it's 90 degrees, and D on the keypad, dimension, and 24. So there's our dimension for that. The next thing we need to do is the other, well, I guess the other holes where they're going to go. So again, line, I'm going to choose a center line here. And I'm going to go off that. So there's my triangle to see the center, and I'm going to go across and create a center line. Now we can dimension from our center line. We know 64 millimeters is how far the holes are meant to be apart. It's a kind of funny one, but we'll just do with the dimensions as this tutorial. So I'm going to go back to construction line. I'm going to create a line across, and that wasn't 90 degrees, so I'll do that one again. Okay, dimension, selecting my lines, and I'm going to select 64, and I'm going to create another line, and again, dimension, D, select the edges I want, so 64, type that in, and that's going to give me where the little cross section where I want to put my next hole. So I'm going to select this. I'm going to make sure I've got the center diameter selected, and our hole diameter is 18 millimeters. So type in 18. I'm going to change that line from construction back to a normal line. Hit return. Then I'm going to repeat that process on all of our center points here. 18. 18. And 18. And I can say finish sketch. So now I've got my, I guess, my sketch on that face. I'm going to extrude those to go through that base. So I'm going to select all of my holes. So extrude, I'm going to hold the shift key down. I'm going to select all of these. You can see the arrow is going the wrong direction. I'm going to show you how to change that. So where it says extend type, we're going to go all, down to all. And we're not going upwards, we want to flip that around. So we're able to flip that. And now we can see, highlighted in red, it's going to go down 20 millimeters, all of that object. It's going to cut through. You can see the operation there is to cut. There's other operations, but we are cutting through. Select OK, and that should give us our holes. If we were to look through, we've got our holes. You can see through there. Okay, and that is all for our first thing. The next step will be to create a drawing from our design.